Alright, today we're going to use a tarping machine. We got to tarp this here. It's pretty simple. I'm using the outdoor camera so we'll see how the sounds. But we're going to grab a tarp, we're going to roll it out, hook up the tarp machine, and then hoist it up there. Alright, the way this works is you got these quick release clamps here. Hook a D-ring in there, and then once you get in position you pull this and it'll pop that loose. So we got that on that side, that on that side, and then if you look up there's the hoist. So we're going to lift it up and then drag the tarp over the load. So I'm going to go set you guys up on top of the truck so you can see what's going on. So hang on. Hi, good morning. We're in Sparks, Nevada at the petrol truck stop. We had a good day yesterday. We got a lot done. I didn't film anything. Or yeah, I take that back. I did film something. I filmed the tarping machine. But we had a good day yesterday. We got unloaded. That went relatively good. We got reloaded. That went good. And we just drove through a lot of traffic. We were at the Petro at Sparks, Nevada, and I kind of like this Petro. It's a truck stop slash casino hotel, but pretty nice. Woke up this morning and went and had breakfast, and actually it is 12 o'clock here. I should have probably left about 4 hours ago. We bought fuel last night, so we're full of fuel. And our goal today is make it across Nevada and where else was I trying to go? Utah. I think we can make it across both of them. So that's the plan. But if we can get it, we're going to run just 80 straight across straight across all the way. I think it's been so long since I've been across 80. So we got Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and then up into Michigan, and we'll cut up into Michigan. That's the plan. So, but anyway, I'm in a good mood. Had a good day yesterday. So we're just gonna figure out how to get out of here. It was nice. It got down into 40s last night. It was nice and cool. So, all right. Let's get out of here. I don't know how much further I have to go before we get to where we gotta go to get out of here. But we're gonna stop later. I'll show you what we got. We picked up super sacks. So we only got about 25,000 pounds on the trailer, so we're not that heavy. So, all right. I'll check in with you guys when we stop, take a break, and talk to you later. All right, we're out here at a rest area in Nevada on the near Winnemucca. Winnemucca. I just like saying that. So it's nice. It's pretty out here. Let's take a quick look at the scenery. It is windy out here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But look at the scenery. I love it out here. Just a rustic look. So that's Interstate 80 right there. That's going westbound or eastbound. That's the direction we're going in. Truck's doing good. Callie dog's up in there. She's already gone out. It is a little chilly out here. There's a look at the generator with the cover on it and my tarp on there. I don't think you guys have seen that yet. So that's what it looks like. I had one issue. Remember one of those crane parts? I had a guy crawl up on the trailer and he stepped on my muffler and bent my muffler. So I had to bend it back. But if you look there at the brackets, you can see they're a little bent. So I was a little upset about that, but I'm gonna have to put a sign or something that says no step. But we got super sacks. We got 21 super sacks, total of about 25,000 pounds. Now you guys saw how I used the tarping machine, and the way that works is you start at the back of the truck. Now because I have steel tarps, I have 3 tarps. I don't have flaps. But so you start at the back of the truck and you hook the tarp up, and then you drag the first tarp. Let me see if I can do this. You drag the first tarp up over and get it where you want, you know, just so you have enough hanging off the back. You get it where you want, and then you hook up the second tarp, and then you drag the second tarp where you want it, and then you hook up the third tarp, and then you drag the third tarp to the position that you want it in. So it does make it a little easier. You know, at least you don't have to crawl on top up there and try to tarp. And that's what they're trying to avoid, is people crawling on the back or crawling up on the trailer, and a safety issue of falling off. And I do like those tarping machines. Those tarping machines are fairly easy to use. They're not too complicated. So looks pretty good. One thing about these super sacks is you do have to they settle down. It's like sand, and they settle down going down the road to vibration, and you have to keep cranking the straps down every now and then to make sure everything's good and tight. But let's see, we'll walk over here. Everything looks good. The little 2-inch straps I got, you know, of course I always put my little piece of wood on the back there. The 2-inch straps is just, it's so windy out here to keep the tarps from flopping around. And then this one right here, if you can imagine, there's one right in the center because I have an odd number. I have 21 pallets So there's an odd number right in the center right there. But that's what those 2-inch straps are doing, is just holding the tarp from flopping around too much. So the piece in the front here, the wood, is holding the front down nice and tight, and then this 2-inch strap is holding the back down, which keeps all of this nice and tight across the top up there. So, but it's looking good, looking good. All right, let's get ready. I really got a late start today, so we have a long way to go. I'm supposed to deliver this on Wednesday up in Detroit, so I got some time to make up. But here, look, one more shot of the scenery out here, and then we'll get going. Look at that. So it is pretty out here. Just do a little panoramic view. All right, let's get going. And we've only gone about 150 miles. Callie had to go out. She was bugging the hell out of me, so she had to go out. So that's why we stopped. So let's get going, and we're gonna try to make it. We'll at least get on the other side of Salt Lake City. At least do 500 miles. It might be a late night, but at least we're gonna do 500 miles. They did a nice area. I like this rest area, nice big rest area. So Nevada, I give you credit, thank you. All right, talk to you later, bye. All right, good morning. It's another day. This video is gonna be two for one. Not much happened yesterday, it was all driving yesterday. We made it down here to Tule, Utah, which we're on the west side of Salt Lake City. That reminds me, I gotta get the map. Hang on one second. Alright, I got the map. I forgot, it's been so long since I've been through Salt Lake or Utah that I don't know how to get through Salt Lake City on 80. So, I'm just looking real quick what we need to do. What's the best way to do this? Alright, I got it. So yesterday it went pretty good. I didn't get as far as we wanted to because we got a late start, but Callie's already been out. Alright, let's get going. We're at the TA in Tule. We're gonna back this thing up. Beep beep, backing up. We got here late last night. I was surprised there was a parking spot here actually. But we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna make our way across Salt Lake City, and then we're gonna get into Wyoming on I-80. And if everything goes good, we should make it all the way to Nebraska. So we've been cruising along right around 67, 70 miles an hour, right in that area. So fuel mileage is doing right. I idled last night because it was cold. Fuel mileage is doing about 5 miles a gallon, but that's with the idling. I'll tell you, this truck sucks up a lot of diesel when it idles. So I've already done a little bit of research, and I believe in Omaha, Nebraska, I can get the little tube that I need. I'm going to get the one that they use for the carrier, not the carrier, the Thermo King Tri-Pack is the fuel pickup tube I'm going to use. So I've been doing a little bit of research on that. I've already called them. I actually called them Friday to see if they had one. They said they have one, about 60 bucks. So we will stop and pick one up there. We're gonna stop somewhere over in Wyoming and get some fuel, fill up, and then make our way across. So other than that, it's just been going pretty good. It's been years since I've been here. There's a place over in Tule that we pick up insulation. So, but with the old Pete, I just never came up in this area once California stopped going to California. So, all right, we're just gonna wait till we can get out in traffic here, and then we're gonna hit the road, head on down there. So, talk to you in a bit. Just got some fuel, and we're gonna take our 30-minute break, and we're gonna walk Callie real quick. We're gonna go, hang on, we're gonna walk Callie real quick, go walk her. Load's looking good. A little bit windy, but we got a tailwind. I did do the as I put, we went 815 miles since I last filled up, and I put 142 gallons in. It works out to about 5.71 miles to the gallon. So fuel mileage is not doing too bad, considering we're pulling all them hills in Nevada and Utah. But we're at the TA truck stop over here in Rawlins. Well, there's a truck parking right there, and that's pretty out here. The temperature's about 55 degrees, somewhere in that neighborhood. Last night it got down to 29 degrees, so it was a little chilly last night. I've been doing some research on all right, come on, Callie, you done your business, let's go. I've been doing some research online about the tube for my generator for the fuel pickup, and I think I might have found a solution besides drilling a hole in the tank. I have to look it up. Let's go take a look, and I'll show you what I was talking about here. All right, so unlike my other truck, I had a fuel sending unit on each side. This truck does not. There's no fuel sending unit here. This is just a plate sitting on top of here, and I believe Thermo King sells an adapter that goes on here that the thing hooks into. I think so. So I'm gonna look into that, and then maybe I won't have to drill a hole in there. But I am anxious to get that hooked up, because like I said, I burn a lot of fuel idling, and the old truck too burned a lot of fuel. This one here, you really tell because of the little gauge on the dash, really lets you know. So, all right, it's pretty windy out here. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me, but we're gonna get back in the truck. Callie dog's had a little bit of exercise. So we'll get back in the truck, get going. She's out stretching her legs. We'll walk around. But there's a view of Rollins, Wyoming. So, and that's Interstate 80 right out that way, and we're heading east, going that way. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, we made it over here to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Not a bad day. It's 7:15 here. Not too bad of a day, just driving. Uneventful. That's a good day. So Callie dog's eating her dinner. I just fed her. We're going to probably get on the other side of Omaha tomorrow. So we got about 30 miles left in Wyoming, and then we're gonna make our way across Nebraska. And might get all the way over into Iowa a little bit. So, but anyway, it's a good day. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.